Good evening, everyone. Welcome to today's product knowledge training. Today is an exciting day. I hope you've had an excellent day. Today we'll be focusing on eye care, what we call in medicine ocular health. So the eyes, our eyes are very important. Okay, our eyes are very important. Just a quick introduction of myself. So my name is Micheal Dibor. I'm a public health physician and also a lifestyle medical practitioner. I'm a member of the Society of Lifestyle Medicine in Nigeria. And interestingly, we just ended our 6th scientific conference that held in Lagos. It was quite revealing. So that is who I am. And it's good to be here to take us through some very important products that can improve the quality of our eyesight, of our vision of our eyes. All right. So this is a quote I like to tell people about. It's a quote from our lifestyle medical practice that says, "A healthy lifestyle adds up to a decade of more disease-free life." So one of the critical things that everybody wants is a good health. And yes, a lot of us want to live a healthy, disease-free life. And it's achievable when you practice healthy lifestyle. And supplementation is part of healthy lifestyle. Okay. So today we're going to be looking at 2 products. So it's going to be a short presentation. So please, I'd like you to just pay attention. I'll be a little bit more detailed as we go along. Okay. Today we'll be looking at 2 products that improves our sight. Okay, our eyesight, and that is very, very important. Okay. So the very first product that we're looking at today is Forever Eye Vision. Now, Forever Eye Vision is a breakthrough supplement. It's one of the state-of-the-art supplements that was designed and developed by Forever to make it easier to improve our eyesight. Now you can see that I am presenting to you and I am using glasses. I'm wearing my glasses, and I'll tell you that generally I have myopia. I am short-sighted. I started using glasses way about 40 plus years ago that I've been wearing glasses. And I can use myself as a testimony to let us know that when you have an ocular challenge, when you have an eyesight deficiency, what tends to happen is that as you get older, as you are getting older, it tends to get worse. Okay, it tends to get worse. All right. So that's for me. So when I started in 1984, that was when I got my glasses. I was still in secondary school then. And I know that my power was quite low, even though, yes, I couldn't see. So I had but every 2 years, mandatorily, I do a routine eye check. And every 2 years, the focal power of my lenses were consistently being increased, okay, becoming stronger and stronger and stronger up till 2016, okay, up to 2016. All right. And from 2016 till today, my eyesight has remained, stable. And it's because of the supplementation that I am doing deliberately. And because also I'm practicing healthy lifestyle changes. So Forever Living products are interested in improving our eyesight. Okay. And that is why they have designed specifically for the eyes, our Forever Eye Vision. It's to protect your eyes. It's to keep your eyes healthy, all right? And there are essential nutrients that they have added into to constitute the Forever Eye Vision, all right? The first that I want to talk about is the bilberry extract, okay? The bilberry extract. Now, the bilberry extract is gotten from berries, from bilberries, all right? Bilberries, we have different type of berries. Okay, you have blueberry, you have raspberry, but there's a berry called the bilberry, okay? The bilberry. So it's an extract from that bilberry, okay? And this extract targets, particularly improves and supports the eyes. I will tell us specifically what the bilberry extract does to the eyes. All right, when you look at your eyes, okay, inside your eyes has a pressure. Okay, there's a pressure inside your eyes. If you look at the eye, what you're seeing is just a tiny bit. The eye is like a ball. Okay, it's like a ball, and inside there's a liquid inside, and that liquid has a pressure. Okay, so normally it's supposed to be normal pressure, but sometimes high pressure of the fluid of air or inside the eyes that leads to a disease condition called glaucoma. Okay, and it's actually one of the leading causes of blindness. See, people who grow blind as they get older. Glaucoma is one of the leading causes, and the primary cause is that the pressure of the eye increases and it begins to destroy the higher the pressure begins to destroy the retina and destroy a particular part of the of the retina. Okay, the retina is the inner lining of the eyeball. Okay, that's where the images are formed. Okay, there's a particular point there that is very, very that's called the macula. Okay, that's where images congregate. All right, it destroys that. Now, what bilberry extract does is that it normalizes the pressure of the eyes. So the bilberry extract normalizes the pressure of the eye Okay, so it's very, very helpful in normalizing that. In addition, that other things that the bilberry extract also does for your system. Okay, bilberry extract is also reduces your blood sugar. Okay, it also reduces blood sugar and improves insulin, the pancreas secreting insulin. So it's very good, for those who are battling with deficiency in their blood sugar, people who are diabetic. Okay, and it's also bilberry extract is also a very powerful antioxidant. It contains powerful antioxidant compounds. All right, so that also improve and reduce the oxidative process that affects the retinal wall. Okay, the retina. So it's important. It plays a significant role and importance in improving and maintaining your eye health. All right, your eye health. Now, the next constituent of eye vision I want to talk about is beta carotene. Okay, now beta carotene is a carotenoid. Okay, there are different carotenoids. Usually, carotenoids are found in colorful fruits and vegetables. So there are fruits. You see fruits that have the red color of fruits, the yellow, the green. There are various varieties. So those are things is the carotenoids that actually give fruits those colors, those beautiful colors that you see. Now, but for the different type of carotenoids, I'm going to also speak a little bit more to that later. But this particular carotenoid called the beta carotenoids, okay, the body converts it to vitamin A. Okay, so that's the natural form of vitamin A. And vitamin A, for those of us who did biology, we know that vitamin A is the vitamin of the eyes. Okay, is the vitamin of the eyes. So of course, We find beta carotenoids in carrots. We find it in other vegetables, okay? Other vegetables and some fruits. And what does vitamin A do? Vitamin A improves the colors, okay? So when somebody is deficient in vitamin A, the person suffers from a condition called night blindness, okay? That's what we call it, night blindness. So the ability to process colors and differentiate colors. So what helps us to be able to see, as you're looking at my screen now, you can see multiple colors. Your vision is able to identify the black, the yellow, the red, the green, the white, the blue, and all those colors that are on display, okay, is because of vitamin A, okay? So vitamin A is critical, all right? Of course, you notice that even in some food, you see they say it is vitamin A fortified, okay? In some places, they fortify vitamin, they add vitamin A to fortify so that people can take enough. Because, of course, you will notice, I said it is found in vegetables, okay? In vegetables. And we don't eat enough of vegetables. So a lot of us do not have adequate vitamin A. A lot of us don't, okay? Our meals are not constituent of a lot of veggies. Of course, you eat those vegetables as close to nature as it is. So the beta carotene that is there converts to vitamin A, and it nourishes the retina, the macula, all right? So that is what is another constituent. So you can see, and what Forever does is Forever usually finds different nutrients that work in a synergistic way that improves the performance of each other, okay, to make it more available and make it more efficient, all right? So inside Forever Vision is also a mineral, okay? It's a mineral called zinc, okay? So zinc is added. The first reason why zinc is added is that zinc makes that beta carotene to be converted more to vitamin and make it more available, okay? So that the body can absorb it, it's readily available, okay? To help maintain a healthy vision. Is more readily available, okay? So in addition, zinc does a lot of other functions in the body, okay? Zinc is critical for production of immune cells. So it is critical for our, building our immune cells, all right? One thing that you also need to know is that there's a lot of organisms, that attack the eyes and attack the retina, attack the nerve cells that supply the eye and, the different parts of the eye, okay? So, and of course, you will notice that as people get older, all right, there's a lot of assault that our eyes are going through presently, every single day. Okay, you'll notice that in our eyes, we are constantly staring at the screen. Now that we are in the era of technology, all right, we're either watching the TV or we're in front of our laptop, or most times we're in front of our phones. Okay, now blue light. Okay, screens emit blue light. Okay, and blue light, studies have shown that blue light causes a lot of significant, causes a lot of residual damage to the eyes. Okay, so Forever went further and extracted another critical nutrient. Okay, critical nutrients. They are all nutrients extracted from plants. Okay, from plants, called the Glutamax 2020. Okay, so the Glutamax 2020 particularly is a very powerful ingredient. All right, it's actually Forever got it from a particular plant, very interesting plant, and a lot of studies that have gone into that study. So this very powerful ingredient supports our eyes in a very whole new level, because it helps our eyes to filter out blue light from digital devices. Okay, so of course, and other artificial light sources. course, you just look at your LED lights. You know the LED lights that we're using now, a lot of them emit blue lights, okay? Of course, fluorescent bulbs, started from fluorescent bulbs, which emit blue light, all right? So what Lutamax 2020 does is that it provides significant support to the retina. So the retina is in those days, so that people understand what the retina is. The retina is the film. You know, in those days when they take pictures, it's not like now that we have digital pictures. Okay, even our digital picture, there's a place that records that picture, that converts what is that electrical impulse into the picture that you see. All right, that's what the retina does. Okay, the retina that picks the light from all the things you are looking, it rests on the retina. Okay, and from the retina, the information is sent to the through the optic nerve to the optic center in the brain that now helps you to translate. That is why you can tell the different text, picture, and shapes and sizes of every single thing. Okay, so Lutamax 2020 provides support to the retina and our inner eyes. All right, okay, and it particularly Lutamax X, okay, particularly prevents what we call aged macular degeneration. You see, the macula, like I said, is a particular part of the retina, okay, where vision congregates. Now, as we get older, it begins to degenerate, it begins to break down. That's why I say, as people get older, they're more likely to use glasses, either to read or to see better, all right? This is coming as a result of macular degeneration, all right? As its age do. So what Lutamax X does is that it targets the macula to keep it, all right, to prevent the macular degeneration. And even for those who have already started having macular degeneration, it stops it and limits it to where it's at. So it's food for the macula, all right? Okay, so that is the significant, important thing, all right? And that's why it supposedly provides the clearest, most distinctive vision and manages the way your eyes processes color, all right? That's very, very important, what the Lutamax X also does, all right? So maintaining a healthy macula requires specific nutrients, all right, called carotenoids. I spoke about one carotenoid earlier. If you remember the first carotenoid I talked about, the beta carotene that is converted to what? To vitamin A. I spoke about that earlier, all right? But there are other carotenoids, okay, that requires, and one of the carotenoids, okay, so, and a lot of people say they provide you supplements to feed your eyes, okay, and most times it contains only one carotenoid, which is lutein, okay? So there's another carotenoid called Lutamax, so it's a carotenoid, all right? Okay, so inside the Lutamax, there are two things that make up, there are two other carotenoids that are in there, all right? So the three necessary carotenoids that is important for our macular health is lutein, zeaxanthin, and mesozeaxanthin. These are the three, all right? So what Forever has done is that in that Lutamax, it consists of these three very important carotenoids, all right? So if you are seeing an ophthalmologist, they will always tell you the importance of carotenoids. Of course, one of the vegetables that they will ask you to be eating that gives you carotenoid, mainly the beta carotene, is carrots. Okay, I don't know whether carrot got his name from carotenoid or carotenoid got his name from carrot. I don't know, but of course that is actually what the compound is. All right, so zeaxanthin and mesoxanthin particularly, okay, targets the cells of the macula, okay, and the retina. So the retina is a very thin, it's like an attachment at the back of the head. I'm sure some of you may have heard of people who suffer from what's called retinal detachment, okay? That's when the retina peels off from the back of the eyes, and that actually causes instant blindness, all right? So you will see that Forever took time, okay, to consider the current challenges that our eyes face, not only for us as adults who, as we get older, have age-related macular degeneration. It also is beneficial to teens, okay, and of all ages, okay, that can benefit from because, of course, why? We know that even our children now, a lot of our children are more likely to have one challenge with their eyesight or the other because they start from a very early age. You see a 2-year-old is staring on a tab, playing on a console. So most of us never had that. Okay, I never had that. I think it's towards my much later in life that started having opportunity of staring at a system, looking at a phone, and even the smartphone is a very recent development. I think smartphones started becoming popular from 2012, right? So very recent development. So these smartphones, these devices, they emit what? Blue light. So what Forever has done is to provide us with essential nutrients that target the holistic health of the eyes. So it doesn't matter who the person is or what whether the person is an aged 85-year-old, 100 years old, 70-year-old, or whether the person is 27, 30, 15, 12, 10. IVISION is key and it's important to help them improve their eyesight, particularly in this digital age of so that is the first supplement that I'm going to be taking. That is IVISION. The second that also improves our eyes is what? Is Forever Lyceum. Of course, we know that Forever Lyceum is a very powerful, powerful antioxidant. Okay, very powerful antioxidant. The essential benefits of most of these other of the ingredients in IVISION is not only beneficial for your eyes. IVISION also gives a lot of benefits, okay, to your skin because most of the ingredient also improves the texture, the tensile strength of your skin, and that's also what we also find in Forever Lyceum Plus. Now, before we had the IVISION, Forever Lyceum Plus was our go-to, all right? Because, and that's one of the things that I was always consistent. One of the supplements I consistently always take, okay? Because why? Forever Lyceum has the very rich source of phytonutrients, okay? Of phytonutrients. So phytonutrients are nutrients derived from plants, okay, that support the development of epithelia and the endothelial cells, okay, the cells of the inner lining, okay, the cells of the inner lining of most of our lumens, and particularly the retina, right? It's also phytonutrients also improves the epithelial cells, okay? When we use the word epithelial, means I'm talking about our skin, outer layers of our skin and other parts of our body, all right? So Forever Lyceum is a powerful, perfectly blend of phytonutrients that's specifically formulated to give your body the best of what nature has to offer, all right? Of course, we know that lyceum, also known from another berry. Now, of course, this berry is the goji berry, okay, or what they call the wolf berries. There are different types of berries, all right? Some berries are edible, some berries are not edible, okay? But they are different. But this particular berry that they got lyceum from, it's called the goji berries or the wolf berries, all right? Of course, these fruits date back to ancient time. Of course, we know that a lot of time our forefathers did have a great understanding of benefits that they derived from plants, from herbs, okay? And of course, we know that the Chinese are also very efficient in terms of extracting, powerful compounds that improve human health, that improve human performance, human performance from different plants. All right. So in China, they also know it as the yin tonic. All right. That's what they also know lycium as. Of course, it has unbelievable bounty of nutrients, okay, and powerful antioxidants. So we can't overemphasize the impact of what antioxidants does, because the cells of our bodies go through oxidation every day. Because why? We are constantly breathing in oxygen. So we need oxygen to produce energy. So oxygen is mixed with the nutrients we take from food to produce energy. So as I'm talking, I'm expanding energy. Oxidative process is taking place. As you are looking, as your body is moving, there's a lot of oxidative process taking place. So antioxidants are a key essential, because why? The byproduct of oxidation causes aging, causes destruction of cells. Okay, and that is why antioxidants are very, very important. All right. So lycium helps to improve and provide you excellent vision. Really, constant take of lycium. I always tell people, you don't get much benefit if you only use lycium for a month. If you want to get the benefit, it has a synergistic effect when you continue to take it. By the time you're taking it for 3 consecutive months, you will see the significant improvement, even in the complexion of your skin. Okay? Some people say, oh, your skin color doesn't change, it just maintains, doesn't matter the assault of the sun, your exposure to the sun. Of course, your skin may just tan a little, but if you have a fair complexion like myself, but it maintains the complexion. But most importantly, it maintains your very good vision. Okay, so in addition to what is inside lycium from the goji berries, it also, lycium plus, the plus there contains the licorice. All right, the licorice is also an important herb and powerful antioxidant that is added. So when you say it's lycium plus, it's not just only lycium that is there. There's a licorice, all right, licorice contains over 150 different compounds. So minerals, vitamins, okay, particularly minerals, okay, that have been shown to have significant beneficial effects, all right? That's synergistic. So the licorice and the lycium work in a synergistic way. So every time you look at what Forever is providing for us, you will notice that Forever consistently, every supplement you take contains more than one nutrient. Okay, either they combine it with a mineral, okay, that is very important, that enhances it or makes it to work better. Okay, so Forever is always looking at how they can complement. All right, so it's commonly used as a complementary herb to bring out the natural benefits of other herbs. Can you see? Okay, to bring out the natural benefits. So the licorice enhances the performance of the lycium. Okay, in lycium plus. Okay, so it makes the effect. All right. So what does it do? Of course, it's food for the eyes. Of course, you notice that our eyes is one of the most active of us. And of course, have you noticed that we are getting older, the colors of your eyes begin to also change. You want to maintain the brightness of your eyes. Lycium plus is very, very good. It clears the eye, and your eyes will be clear. But you notice as you get older, your eyes begins. If you look at your parents' eyes, for those who are younger, you look at your parents. If you have your dad and mom, you notice that their eyes are, of course, it's not as bright as that of your child. If you look at a child's eye, look at the sclera, okay, the white part of the eyes, and see that it is clear, okay. But the more it's like the more the eye sees and the different kind of things, it leaves the mark on the eyes. But lycium helps to clear it, so to give you clear sights, making your sclera also very, very clear. So these are the two very important supplements that I have for us this evening, and that particularly to improve your health. So one of the things that I want to leave us with, okay, is for us to look at how do you market these two things? Taking the things that I've taken time to explain to you. So you can run a campaign of your own, all right? Run a campaign of your own, looking at what are the challenges of eyesight today? What are the different, you can research it, find out what are the, different challenges that people have in eyesight. And you can just one by line, the effect of digital devices on the eyes. Okay, so you can list it. Some people also tell you that after a while they feel tired. They feel strains in their eyes. Okay, eye strains. Okay, so what are the things that can help to improve these things? Forever eye vision, forever Lyceum Plus can help. So you can figure out how you can also, bring this alive to people, either through your social media handles or even one-on-one to people. So I would say thank you, everyone. I think that is the end of my presentation for today. So I'll take questions. Let me see if there are questions in the chat box. So if there are questions, please just kindly put your questions in the chat box, okay, so that I will answer the question. Please, as much as possible, let's try and ask questions around this, so that if I have to dive a bit deeper, I'll be able to do so. Let me see if it is okay. Yep. So if you have your questions, okay, I think the first question I'm seeing is, can you take Lyceum as a daily supplement? Of course, yes. You take Lyceum Plus as a daily supplement. I take Lyceum. I've been taking Lyceum every day since 2016. So, and I can tell you that it's very effective. Like I started by sharing my own testimony, right? That, from 2016, I have not increased the power of my lenses, all right? So I have not, okay? And that is of significance to me. So yes, Susan, we can take Lyceum daily as a supplement. And how? How do you take it? Well, I recommend daily is just 2 tablets once a day. 2 tablets once a day. That is it, all right? 2 tablets once a day, okay? If someone has an acute eye problem, I may not give two of the tablets once a day, depending on condition of the eyes. All right, so it's 2 tablets once a day. That's what I recommend. Do you have colors that are pleasant to? Do we have colors that are pleasant to the eyes? Okay, do we have colors that are pleasant to the eyes? Well, cool colors. We have bright colors. We have some dark colors. We have colors that project light. We have colors that absorbs light. All right. Okay, so black, for example, is the color that absorbs light. Yellow, for example, is the color that projects light. So all colors, and that is why your eyes processes them in a way that is receptive to it. But colors from the screen, okay, because of the blue light. The blue light is not something we are seeing. It is in the rays of the light that is coming. What is the brightness that you are seeing from the screen? The screen is what we call the blue rays, and they actually cause some damage to your health. Okay. So can a diabetic patient use honey on her wound? On our wound, yes, a diabetic person can use honey on our wound, but I would rather ask you to, it depends on the stage of the wound. But if the wound has granulated, if you are seeing that the wound is reddish, if you clean the wound and it is reddish, it means it has granulated. Change from honey to our aloe jelly, okay? Aloe jelly will make it to heal faster and dry up faster, right? Of course, we know that aloe vera gel contains fibroblast. So, and that's for the question on that one. Let me see if there are any other questions I can take. Like Lycium Plus contains licorice, yes, a cold root, yes. Anybody with high blood pressure should be careful with Lycium Plus. Yes, um, um, yes, you should be careful with it, particularly if your blood pressure is not well controlled. Now, one of the things that I always want to recommend is if you have high blood pressure, please make sure you're seeing your doctor so that they're actually checking your kidneys in particular. Okay, because it's very, very important. But if you have a very healthy kidney, yes, the licorice will not be a problem. But of course, you just have to don't take more than 2 once a day, as I've suggested to you. I mean, apply honey on her wound. I think I've answered your question, Ajayi. I think I've answered the question on the honey. I think I went further to explain further. Can people with high blood pressure take Lycium? I think I've already said that. I've also answered that. I've also answered that. So usually, let them just take the Forever IVISION, okay, particularly for the eyes. You know that one of the damages of diabetes and hypertension is that they damage the eyes, okay? So people who are that, they need additional support, they damage the eyes, so they need to consistently be taking the Forever IVISION. Aloe First and aloe vera jelly is good for wound dressing. Sure, yes, absolutely correct. Can one use water to lubricate the eye? I mean dry eyes. Water to lubricate the eyes? Not quite. Your eyes, if you have dry eyes, please go and see. If someone has dry eyes, that means the person is not your lacrimal gland. See, the gland that produces tear is called the lacrimal gland. So it means it's not, something is wrong. So they need to have it checked. If something is particularly wrong, for longer period of lubrication, they will give you an oil. Okay, so if you have an oil, it lubricates the eye. So if the eye is dry, when you blink, your eyelid will scratch your sclera. You can have scleral ulcerations, and that is not good. Okay, so for dry eyes, please make sure you go and see your doctor. You did not talk on cataract. You didn't talk on cataract. Okay, so if you listen to me, of course, you know that cataract is we develop cataract as a result of aging, okay? And it's a result of a lot of other things, okay? One of the causes of cataracts is diabetes is a cause of cataract. Most diabetics, okay, who were not properly managed or for prolonged period of time are more likely to develop cataracts, all right? So you see why I talk about practicing healthy lifestyles. You need to look at it holistically, all right? So when somebody, and of course, you know what happens in cataract. Cataract is that the lens of the eyes becomes opaque. So you're not seeing through the lens. So the cataract surgery is that they remove the lens. Okay, they remove the lens and that place is open, okay? So you have your sclera, that place is open. So you are just passing, light rays are no longer passing through the natural lens. That small thing that you see that is your lens that is into your eyes. And that's why people who have cataract surgery, they give them a glass. So their glass serves as the lens, plays the role that the lens will have played, all right? So that they can, of course, when the lens becomes opaque, because they don't see light cannot penetrate, and that place, they're not safe. But once it's removed, they're able to see. So it's better to prevent. When somebody already have cataracts, there's nothing, the lens is gone. There's nothing you can do. But when you are using this supplement that I've just recommended, you are more likely not to develop, cataract, as the case may be. So I hope that answers your question. Okay, about any other question? There's any other question? Please feel free to ask your questions. I think we still have 20 minutes. It's 8:40 by my time. Okay. If there are no other questions, so we'll end the presentation at this moment. Okay, all right. So thank you everyone for your time. Thank you everyone, and I hope that this is of benefits. Please, let's go out there and share these wonderful supplements that we have. It's of immense benefits. People will benefit from it if we're able to share, and they can have a lot of things that you can prevent them from. So I want to say thank you for once again participating. Have a wonderful night rest. Good night, everyone.